Hey guys, how you doing? It's Caribbean Corner here. Welcome to my channel. Happy Sunday. I'm about to make some black-eyed peas and rice for my Sunday dinner to go with some Easter fish that I fried up on Friday, which video I've posted. I've attempted to post that video, and for some reason I cannot get that video to go up. It keeps saying my video is too long. It's being rejected, and I followed the instruction on how to make it longer, and it's still not working. So I'm not sure what to do at this point. I'm going to try again to put it up, but if anyone knows how to get it up there and help me in fixing it and getting it on the air, I would appreciate it very much. But I keep trying and it keeps rejecting, saying the video is too long, and I've done everything to fix the video and I can't seem to get it up. So onwards from there. Today I'm making black beans and rice, and I'll be back in a minute. I'm going to wash my beans and I'm back to show you how I do that. Yeah, hi, I'm back. I'm measuring about 3/4 cups of black beans, black-eyed peas, to make my black-eyed peas and rice. Okay, I wash my peas before I cook it. You always have to wash your beans before you cook them. That is a must because they have dirt, they're coming from the field, and they need to be washed before they are cooked. So I run water on my beans and I wash them. I wash them 2 to 3 times, depending on how much dirt comes off. Right now they're not that dirty, they're clean. As you can see, the water is a little clean. So this is my second wash, and I wash it about 2 or 3 times before I proceed to boiling it. So I'll come back to show you that. I'm just going to rinse the water off, and I'll be right back. Yeah, I'm back. Sorry, this is about 5 to 6 cups of water I've put in the pot. Yep, I've put about 5 to 6 cups of water in the pot, see, as you can see. So I put 5 to 6 cups of water on 3/4 cups of black-eyed peas. There you go. I'll show you. Sorry. Show you the measuring cup. You can focus on that. 3/4 cups of water. 3/4 cups of black-eyed peas. Sorry. 3/4 cup of black-eyed peas to about 5 to 6 cups of water. Okay, and yes, I put 6 cups of water in the pot. As you can see, the level of where the water is, right there. Just jiggling. There you go. There's the level of the water. And this is not a very big pot. This is a medium-sized pot. Okay, I'm using a non-stick pot. It's a pot that I buy lately. I love it. I like it. So I use that pot a lot to make rice. Okay, so I'm going to put the beans to boil. They'll boil for about anywhere from 15 to 20 minutes. About 50, because black-eyed peas don't take very long. They're about 15 to 20 minutes before you can start adding in your seasoning in your rice, or you can add your seasoning ahead of time while the peas are boiling. About halfway, you can add your thyme, your salt. I had thyme, salt, garlic, and I put a Scotch bonnet pepper. I don't cut it open, I just drop it in. Salt, garlic, fresh garlic, and I have a green rub that I use for marinating. I put a bit of that in there too. Put a little bit of allspice. Yes, I put allspice in my bean and rice. It does taste good. And some thyme, green onions, and sometimes if I don't have green onions, I use regular onions. Okay, so I'm going to put the peas to boil for about 15 minutes. 15 to 20 or 15. I'll test it at 15 to see if it's cooked. And then I'll add my rice then. See you soon. Hey guys, I'm back. Well, along with my black beans and rice, my black-eyed peas and rice, I'm making some vegetables. I'm making collard greens and kale together. I like to mix them together. They're delicious. And I use the Foxy Organic, or whatever organic brand I can get at a reasonable price, or whatever organic brand I see, I buy it. Okay? I try to cook organic. That's the dragon kale. or which is, sorry about that, green kale. There's dragon kale and regular green kale. The thicker ones here, that's called the dragon kale. And same thing here. I have 2 bowls. I'm going to cut them up and saute them to go with the black-eyed peas and rice. Okay, I'm just going to wash them, soak them in some salt. That's how I eat. I put a little bit of salt on it, and I soak them for a couple of minutes, and then I rinse them and I chop them up, okay, or cut them up. All right, thank you. Be back. Yes, there's my kale. Their first wash. There'll be a second wash. Okay, just to show you my kale. Okay, and just to show you a little bit of why we should wash our vegetables. See that water? How misty it is? That's all the dirt from the vegetables, from the greens. Okay, we should really wash our greens thoroughly. Soak them in a little bit of salt before we consume them or cook them. That's just my first wash. And then I'm going to get rid of that water and rinse them a second time. Also, there's my collard greens. I'm doing the same thing with the collard greens. Okay, just so you get an idea. That's how I wash my vegetables before I consume them or before I eat them. Okay? Water. That's why you have to wash your vegetables thoroughly before you cook them. Yep, black beans. It's been about 20 minutes almost since the black bean has been on fire on the stove, and they're ready. They're soft. I just tried them. I just turned the fire down low. You don't see it bubbling. It's just because I've turned it down low. As you can see, I'm just going to take one out and try it. You can tell it's ready. You can tell it's ready. Okay, it's broken in two. It's not mushy. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to turn the stove off and come back to it in a little bit, because right now I'm also preparing my vegetables, which I'm about to chop up and saute and get everything all going at the same time. So I'll be right back now. I'm back. Yeah, this is my second rinse water from the vegetables. As you can see how much cleaner that water is, because I've washed it twice. And I'm now getting ready to prep, getting ready to chop my vegetables. So I'm going to do that and then I come back. So I hope you're not confused. I'm doing two dishes at the same time, trying to put them in all in one video. Okay, my black-eyed peas and rice and my collard greens and kale vegetable mix. Okay, I'll be right back after I've chopped my vegetables and ready to saute and also do my black beans and rice at the same time. Okay, I'll be right back now. Yeah, I'm getting ready to chop my kale. They're on a cutting board. They're not on the counter, because my cutting board is a glass cutting board. You can't really tell. Now you can. There you go. My cutting board is a glass cutting board. I like to use a glass cutting board so I don't get a residue from the other cutting board. That's just how I feel. So my cutting board is a glass cutting board that I use to do vegetables and meat on. It's a little bit more sanitary, even though I do clean everything I use, but I like the glass cutting board. Okay, so I'm about to start cutting my veggie. I put them all together like that in a bunch, and then I hold it, and then I cut them. I'll show you in a second when I do my couple of cutting how it comes out. Okay. Yep, I managed to chop up my kale. That's my kale all chopped up. I know you'd love to see how I'm cutting when I'm cutting, but I'm not able to do that today because I don't have a videographer. I'm doing it all by myself, videotaping and cutting and cooking at the same time. So bear with me. Don't be too judgmental. Just enjoy my video and enjoy what I'm telling you. Okay, so I'm just gonna continue cutting the rest of my veggie, and when it's all done, then I'll come back and show you how I saute and do my rice, black-eyed peas and rice. Okay? Thank you. I'll be right back. Hi guys, welcome back. Yes, I've done my kale, chopped up my kale. It's all done, all chopped up and ready to be cooked. And now I've done my collard greens. because I'm making collard greens and kale together. I like to do collard greens and kale together. I think it's delicious. But now I'll come back and show you all my ingredients that I use in my vegetable satay. Okay? Hi, I'm back to do the finishing up of the black eyed peas and rice. I've measured 2 cups of rice, which I'm going to wash right now. And I've got my garlic ready, my green onions, my thyme. That's for part of the seasoning for the pot, and the scotch bonnet pepper, which I'm going to drop in the pot. Not cut, but drop it in whole for flavor. Okay, and that's everything that I'm going to put in my black eyed peas and rice. Thyme, some garlic, scotch bonnet pepper, green onions, and I'm also going to put a little bit of allspice. Yes, allspice. It gives it a nice flavor also. Sorry, not allspice, allspice. It gives it a nice bit of flavor, which I like and my family seems to enjoy. And also I have the onions ready, and tomato, garlic, and some scotch bonnet pepper that I'm going to be using in the sauteing of the green vegetables. So I'm doing 2 pots all at once, so bear with me. And I'm also going to use my green seasoning as a little bit of pick-me-up for the vegetables. And I'm also going to be adding about a teaspoon or half a teaspoon into the black eyed peas and rice. Alright, I'll be back. Yep, just to show you, I'm washing my rice with the black eyed peas and rice. Always wash your rice before you cook it. If it comes out of a packet, that is not an instant rice, because instant rice is a cook and wash. But always wash your rice that comes out of a package. Okay, because it's coming from the field, and you need to get the dirt off. See how that water is? See how dirty that water is? Yeah, you wash your rice about 2 or 3 times until the water becomes a little bit clearer than that. Okay? When I'm washing rice, I always use my hand to catch the water to strain it off, but you can use a strainer. If you're not as skilled with your hand, just use a strainer and dump the rice in and rinse it off under the pipe with the strainer. Okay? Thank you. Yep, there's my black bean and rice with all the seasoning in. There's a little bit of vegan butter, some green onions, scotch bonnet pepper, some thyme. There's everything. So you get an idea. There's the thyme. There's the vegan butter. And I added some sesame oil. And a bit of my green seasoning that I spoke about, which I made myself. Okay, and everything is there. I'm just gonna add the rice, and then I'll come back when it's all done. Okay, so I added salt, a little bit of sesame oil, some scotch bonnet pepper whole, thyme, crushed garlic, and a little bit of vegan butter. Okay, there we go. The rice has been added. I'm just stirring it all in. So I'm just going to stir it in, cover it. I put a piece of foil paper over the pot. Then I cover the foil paper and let the rice steam. Okay, I'll show you that in a minute when I put it on. Okay? Yep. There it is with the foil locked on and sealed. So the steam stays in and the rice comes out very good. You don't have to put a lot of water when you steam it like that. Okay? There we go. My pot is cooking. I'll be back to show you the finish of both dishes. Okay? The sauteed vegetables and the black bean and rice. While my rice is being cooked, I'm gonna start to saute the vegetables, and this will be part 1, and I'll come back on part 2. You'll see where I'm sauteing the vegetables. This is in part 1 after black bean and rice and sauteed kale and collard greens. Okay, I'll be back with part 2 and the finished result of the black eyed peas and rice and the sauteed kale and collard greens. Thank you. Thank you for watching. Bye bye. I'll be back in part 2. Thanks.